I could have.
So, and Debbie just takes her top off out of habit. What? Oh, there's no nudity in this one? My bad.
My bad.
I'm sorry.
Damn.
Knee-jerk reaction.
Okay,
I just get the twins out when I walk on the set.
How do I keep their attention for 74 pages? I don't know. All right, I'll try. I'll do my best. But it went really, really well. Very intense story. It's actually about a zombie dog. I dog sit for this couple that goes away, and they've actually resurrected their dog from the dead. I don't know it. So I have a very abusive boyfriend that I'm hiding out from, which is why I'm dog sitting.
Is it a comedy?
No, very, very serious.
It's not a comedy.
No.
How do
and
you
he comes over,
keep a straight face?
Beats the shit out of me, and the zombie dog kills him. And it gets far more complicated than that, but it's really good.
And you don't wind up laughing because it's a zombie dog.
No, it's not dressed up with a zombie makeup.
What kind of dog was it? One of those Jack Russell Terriers? They're funny.
No, actually, Chihuahua. No.
The zombie Chihuahua.
No, it's a lab. A blonde lab. Beautiful dog. Beautiful dog.
How was he? Was he a good actor?
Really good actor, except for towards the end, the bad guy. The dog started to like him. So when he would attack him, his tail would be wagging. So they had to.
I thought it was the danger.
So they framed the tail out of it.
I heard you liked the bad guy too. Your tail was wagging.
No.
Yeah, I heard.
He was a good actor though. He was like.
That was like Debbie. You have to act like you don't dig him. Pretend you're not into it.
Into beating. No, I'm not into beating. But that went really well. Okay, so flying home Wednesday night. Well, there's a big storm in the New York area. The whole Northeast was shot to death with the snow, the sleet.
Oh yeah. So
Can't
you
fly.
were out of town.
Right.
They
was in
shut down
Orlando.
the air for those who. Well, you probably all know, but the New York airports were shut down because of the ice. It was insane.
It was insane. So I was supposed to leave Wednesday, couldn't leave Wednesday, but I knew it. I didn't go to the airport. So Thursday morning I went. Good weather, both here and there. Got there at 6 a.m., didn't board a plane till 9 p.m.
What?
And got
They made
home.
you sit there?
Yes.
You weren't in the plane, were you?
No, thank God.
Did you hear those horror
It was
stories?
the same company, though, I'll tell you that. It was every
It was
2 hours.
JetBlue. Everybody knows it's JetBlue.
JetBlue.
And their name went from like golden to mud in one day.
I'm telling you. It was
They got to do some
horrible.
damage control
And they
over
kept
there.
telling you 2 more hours for basically 12, 14 hours. Instead of
Wow.
saying, basically, you can't leave. And the problem was there was no planes. No planes got there because the day before, and all the crews weren't there because the day before. But then there was a lot of pilots sitting in the airport, sort of lounging around, drinking heavily. And one asked me if I wanted to do some heroin. And I was like, I said, what?
Aren't you flying?
Aren't you flying? Yeah.
Wait a minute, you going to JFK? Oh, no, cool. Yeah, sure.
44, that's my
Let's
flight.
bang some H.
But they were just as confused as everybody else. It was really weird. I said, well, you do know the way, the route. And he was like,
Yeah, you point the plane north. And when you see
hit
the
the
Statue of
gas.
Liberty, you hang a right.
You just hit the gas and you keep going. But finally got back and home by 1 a.m. And, realized I got up at 4 a.m. to be at the airport by 6 a.m. And it was a long day. That's all I'm going to say. It was a long day. It was a long shoot, and then it was an incredibly long
What were you
trip to
doing
get
at
back.
the airport? I mean, what were you doing?
I'm embarrassed to say half the time I was eating junk food because I was just like between trying to get a wireless connection, which is very hard in some airports, trying to do the work of the show, to book people and do all the work I got to do. Trying to do that, kept going in and out. Then got bored, would go get a slice. Do more stuff, got bored, peanut M&Ms. It was horrible. It would take me weeks to get over what I did to myself.
Now, Rochon, you are a notorious coffee drinker.
Oh, coffee. Latte
How many cups
coffee,
a day do you have on a regular day, would you
On
say?
a regular day, like 6, 7.
You are such a liar. I've seen you have 6 just in a couple hours hanging at this. You're two-fisting that shit.
6.5 an hour? No. No, but there were lattes. I had 6 lattes, which is espresso. It's like 10 cups of coffee.
I think you drink way more than you know.
Yeah, maybe.
We go to dinner and you say a cup of coffee before we even order the meal. And you have coffee with the meal.
Yeah, coffee
and they
water.
refill. What about the free refills? You counting those? When
No.
they keep coming back and
No,
they
it's
keep
only one.
filling the cup. Filling the cup.
It's only one. As long as you say it once, it only counts as once.
So, you made it back. When did you get back into town?
Well, I got home at 1 a.m. last night.
And this movie, any idea when it's going to be? People are going to be able to see it?
No, it's going to be 2-3 months at least editing.
Sure.
At least. With all the sound, the doggy cam, and it is going to be great. It really was good.
You do so many of these indie films.
Yeah.
Any of them coming to DVD or anything anytime soon? Or?
Well, Apocalypse and the Beauty Queen just came to DVD.
That's in stores?
Stores, like just within the last couple of weeks.
Oh, wow.
So, and that's a very small part in that movie, but the movie is awesome. It is so good.
What's it called again?
Apocalypse and the Beauty Queen.
Got it.
Gunnar Hansen's in it, Mac 10's a rapper. I don't know rappers, but apparently he's very big. It's a really amazing movie, beautiful, shot in 35, directed by a photographer. So it has sort of like a Victorian Renaissance, post-apocalyptic look.
Cool,
very cool.
So everybody go out and look for.
Yeah, you could rent
Apocalypse. Is it in the Beauty Queen or and the Beauty Queen? And plus like and.
Yes.
Okay.
The apocalypse happened, and the Beauty Queen.
And the Beauty Queen. I thought maybe it was some sort of big eruption internally.
No.
You never know. Hey, who am I to judge?
You never know.
Okay. Well, plenty going on with me, but I think we'll have time later on to talk about that. I'll fill you in on what I've been going through and what's going on with yours truly, D. Snider. But in the meantime, more importantly, it's time to bring in the man, the myth, the legend. Ladies and gentlemen, Tony Timpone, Mr. Excitement.
Yo, Doc! Who the fuck is that? It's Tony Timpone. He's coming right at us. The Donald Trump of bar has just entered the studio. Fresh out the strip club, the man is getting booty over the posse.
Man, now that he's got music, he really takes his time sashaying in here.
Yeah.
Well, he's circling the room out there.
He even dresses like in the song now.
Yeah, he's down with
backwards baseball hat and jeans.
I have to
is
live
the
the
man's
life.
style.
Yeah,
and that's how he came in.
I gotta live the life.
Yeah, that's it. It's a hard luck life, man.
Yeah.
Tony Timpone, welcome back.
Thanks,
you were
Dan.
out of town last week. We missed you. We had Mike, satisfying nude scenes, Gingold.
Yeah.
And he did a pretty good job.
Yeah.
We think you guys are kind of cookie cutter a little bit. You all have that sort of permanent grin on your face. Like
He learns from the best.
Yeah. Is that like when you hire people?
I give him lessons.
You say, listen, you got to have like a psychotic grin day in and day out. I don't want anybody to know what the hell's going on around here.
Yeah, it's weird. We've been working together so long as you see each other picking up each other's mannerisms and stuff.
It's true.
The way we pick up the phone, the way we talk to people,
It's true.
the way
Now,
we smile.
I've been working with Debbie,
it's
8 months now? I've noticed that my pectoral muscles are growing.
I thought you were going to say you might
I was
take
like
your top off
a
more
bee,
often.
but it's just like I'm a full bee now.
I do see you naked more. But do you guys smile at each other when you're alone? Or is that just in front of...
No, we're never
Just
alone.
silently. They just look across the room and smile.
No?
No. Our backs to each our backs are to each other
So
in the
it's a
office, so we don't.
surprise.
It's very Renfieldian, you think about it. Just a little fly, master. So, Tony, what is new in the world of horror?
Wow, what's on the top of my agenda is our conventions next weekend, and just when I thought we were done booking guests, we keep getting them. They keep, people want to be part of the show, and the latest talent to sign on are Pee Wee Herman, Paul Rubens.
I haven't seen him since I did Pee Wee's Big Adventure.
Yeah, he's coming. He's in a new horror comedy that David Arquette directed called The Tripper, and he plays this sleazy concert promoter. David Arquette is also coming.
Is Arquette? So Arquette is a horror fan. He's done.
Yeah, he's a big horror fan.
movies.
Yeah. He was in all the Scream movies.
That's right.
Eight-Legged Freaks.
Yeah.
So he
Mick
might...
Garris is riding the bullet.
He might actually... These guys might actually be sitting with you in person? Doing the show?
Oh, I don't know.
I'm not sure what day they're getting in, but that would be cool.
That would be very cool.
Because next week is the Fangoria convention in Chicago.
Chicago.
Where's it being held?
At the Wyndham Hotel in Rosemont, which is by the airport.
Right. And I'm going to be out there appearing at the convention.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also going to be there at the Trans World Halloween Convention, which is right down the block. That's an industry-only Halloween convention, tens of thousands of attendees, all within the haunt business and the Halloween store business. So I'll be there for Van Helsing's Curse.
That's an amazing event. I've been.
Have
there.
you been there?
Yeah. I was a guest speaker there a few years, and I couldn't get over the size.
It's
of
unbelievable.
The place. Yeah, and they build these mini haunted houses inside this huge convention center.
They have a fashion show for all the new Halloween costumes. Over 3,000 people in attendance for the fashion show.
Right. But the fans can only come to ours.
Yeah.
Because the fans can't go to this one.
Exactly.
But the people over at the Halloween convention who are all horror fans, they can all go to Fango and check and see what's going on and see all the other guests.
Yeah, we've been cross-promoting each other's event, so we're going to get a lot of spillover. We actually changed our date. Originally, it was going to be a weekend later, and we changed it to a week earlier just so we could get some of the spillover from their show.
Why not? You're going to have all those horror fans in town, plus the horror fans in Chicago. Mm-hmm. So you and I will both be there, and I'll be broadcasting from there. But I don't know if it's going to be. I don't think it's going to be with an audience for me. You're going to be in New York, Debbie.
Yeah, I'll be right here.
And I'll be in a room, in a broom closet
in a
somewhere.
broom closet with David Arquette on your knee.
And Pee Wee Herman, which would be a little terrifying.
No, I'm going to be right in the studio.
Actually,
and
David Arquette's coming here next week.
He's
too.
coming in this studio?
We're trying to get him for the show next week because he's going to be in New York first, and then he's going to be in Chicago.
Oh,
very nice.
So you might
I get him, and I get McGarris here in the studio before I join you on Saturday.
Yeah, and I'll be out there on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, actually. So, you know what? We're talking about ghost stories, and I know we're gearing up for what's going on this week, but you have any ghost stories? Do you have any ghost-like experiences?
I've never experienced it, but my wife has picked up some really strange stuff on our answering machine at home.
Really?
Yeah, it's like AVP type stuff.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, where we hear these strange voices, like a little child once, and it's no one who's called us. It's just when you're playing it back and after messages have ended, like in between messages, and there'll be new tapes and everything, and every so often we'll pick up some weird voices.
You know what I would do? I'd throw out that answering machine, just like right out the freaking window.
Maybe that's a plot of a movie, a haunted answering machine.
It'd be the shortest movie if it was my house. Oh, damn it. His voice is on the machine. Throw that thing out. End of the movie. Well, we're going to be talking.
Oh, and another good one is once Marguerite came into the house. I was away at a convention, and she came home, and she heard voices coming from the basement. And she was totally freaked out. So she went to a neighbor, asked him if they could come home with her, and they went back downstairs. And the TV had turned on all by itself spontaneously while she was out, and that was kind of freaky.
Yeah, we were having some of that stuff going on in our house for a while. With my wife's brother was murdered in New York a few years ago. And TVs were going on, things like that. But remember, I talked about that on the air.
Yeah.
And then the woman said, "We had the
ask for a sign."
Ask for no.
Angelina.
That was asked for a sign.
Yeah.
But the TV went on.
Right.
But she said also one of them said that she thought it was an Indian, a Native American.
Yes.
And so smudge the house and tell them if it's not Vinny, we don't want you hanging out here. So Suzette smudged the house. She walked around the house with the thing, with the incense and the smell, smoke in the rooms, and walking around. What are you doing? She goes, if this isn't Vinny, I don't want you hanging out in the house. They told me, someone on Dee's show said it was a Native American, nothing personal, but I really don't want you hanging out here. That was the end of any paranormal activity in our house.
Wow.
She smudged that Native American right out of the house. Yeah, so she said it must not have been Vinny. She just assumed that it was her brother because he had died, and you want to think that,
now the guy does the spirit, the Indian spirit, thinks that he's not wanted now.
He's not.
He's got issues.
Clearly, he's not. Like those geese on our pond, they're not wanted either. We've got a dog that chases them away because we don't want them either.
Well, you don't want their poop.
Yeah, exactly.
Whereas, thank God, ghosts don't poop.
Yeah, that would be a bigger problem.
Yeah.
But anyway, so Tony, did you go to the Ghost Rider premiere?
Yeah, I was there last night. Yeah, with the missus.
Where was it?
It was at the Lowe's Ewok, and then the party was at the Marquee in Chelsea.
A party too?
Yeah.
We don't get invited to the parties.
Tony's like was Nick Cage there?
Yeah, he was there.
What?
Get out!
Yeah, he was really cool. Marguerite went up to him and introduced.
What?
What's that?
Oh, you didn't know about this? I actually heard about this.
No,
Yeah.
did you hear about it?
No, this is the best kept. Tony kept this secret from us.
Tony,
He didn't want you and me rolling in there upstaging his shit.
No.
Yeah.
I can't believe it, Tony.
Yeah, Nick was cool. He's a Fangoria fan. He said it right
Is
away.
he?
Yeah, he was very on.
Well, he's a comic
he
fan.
Seemed,
Yeah.
exactly. And he seemed very genuine. None of the Hollywood airs about him. He was mingling with the crowd.
Very cool.
He was
Yeah,
very
he
nice.
seems like a cool
And
guy.
Peter Fonda was there. I got to meet him. It was a real treat to be next to
Yeah.
Hollywood royalty.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
like
love
that.
him.
Absolutely. We all saw the movie. Maybe we'll talk about it a little bit later on in the show. But the premiere was great. So what else is going on this week in horror? Or do we just pretty much...
Well, that movie they offered you this week, Brutal Massacre, that was filming in Pennsylvania.
Yes. I was.
Ken Foree is in that.
Oh,
Wait
is
a
he?
second.
Yeah.
You were offered? What do you mean?
Well, Tony says, hey, some guys want you to do a cameo in their horror movie this Saturday. I'm like, well, it's so nice to be asked, but I need more than 48 hours notice to get there. So, but I said, thanks, but I'm going away. I'm headed out to, I leave on Sunday, actually. I can't do it because I have one day to go out to film something called Battle of the Bands, a reality show for Fuse Network. So I'm filming something on that. So that's
So
going
you
on.
turned it down, so they asked me to do it.
Did you do it?
Yeah, I'm gonna go tomorrow.
Good.
I'm gonna go. They were gonna send a car, pick me up, and I have to play myself. It's set in a convention. It's the horror movie. It's a horror comedy about a washed-up horror director, and they said, "Hey, we want you to make believe you're at a convention," and so I'm gonna play myself.
Tony.
Oops, did I miss something?
Did you ask them if they needed an actress?
No. But for the sequel, though.
No one has anybody's
I was going to ask them
back.
I was going to ask them to write your part in the sequel.
I know you immediately got me a role in
I think
Horrorween.
And Poltergeist.
Even though I didn't want them, you
that's
immediately
right.
sucked me in.
I totally did. And I will get you many roles, Tony. The favors never return. I will just leave it at that.
Tony, we got a question
Very
from a
sad.
listener. Rich in Massachusetts has a question for you. Hey, Rich, it's D, Debbie, and Tony. Welcome to Fangoria Radio. How you doing?
Good. How you doing, man?
We're good. So what's your question?
My question is if you guys have heard any news about any latest Friday the 13th movies coming out.
Any news on any Friday the 13th
Well,
movies?
there's
Tony?
going to be a remake / reinvention
/
prequel, whatever you want to
reimagining.
call it, that Jonathan Liebsman, who did Texas Chainsaw Massacre at the beginning, he's going to be directing it. They're still trying to hammer out a script and straighten out some rights issues. So it should be ready by 2008.
Okay, there you go. You have it right from the Tony's mouth. It doesn't get more official than that. Anything else new we need to know about? We got Ghost Rider. We got Friday the 13th. What else? No more remakes?
No remakes this week, but remember that novel we talked about and had on the author on The Ruins, Scott Smith?
Yes.
Well, they're turning that into a movie.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so that sounds
yeah.
exciting. That
Yeah.
was
I
the
read
Killer
that one.
Plant movie.
No,
Yeah.
you read 10 pages.
No, I read the whole book.
You did?
I told you. It was really engrossing. I really liked it.
Oh, yeah. No, he's a great writer.
Yeah, so they have a music video director on it named Carter Smith, who did music videos for Jane's Addiction, Stone Temple Pilots. They're going to shoot it in Australia. Sounds promising.
The book was great. Hey,
Yeah, it's
something
a very
new, and the
unique,
book was very
different
good.
kind of
Yeah.
book.
I know that's the way in Hollywood, the way it goes now is instead of making short films or being an assistant director, people are making music videos. But what do you think about music video directors turning into feature film directors? Is that really a good fit?
Me personally?
Yeah, what do you honestly think?
Well, Tony, I mean, I have seen some movies done by video directors that were surprisingly good and others that were disappointing.
Yeah.
I remember when we were doing Strangeland, and a video director came in, and all he could talk about was the rhythm of the movie. I feel the rhythm of the movie. And I'm sitting there going, we actually should have taken that guy. But the fact is, all he talked about was the beat of the movie, like it was a music video. So
Yeah.
what's your thoughts about it?
It depends
Tony?
on the director. I mean, Zack Snider did the Dawn of the Dead remake, and he was a video guy. That film turned out pretty good. Marcus Nispel, who did Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake, again, it was well done. But then you look at The Hitcher, which was directed by a music video guy, and that was just awful.
And it's not a diss on music video guys. It's just that crafting a movie just to me would seem like such a different animal Like, you really have to know how to,
I think it's presumptuous to assume that because a guy directed a rock video or a hip-hop video that he could do a feature film. I think that's really presumptuous.
Well,
And I think it
Fincher
sells the position of a director really short.
Some of the guys are good. I mean, David Fincher started music videos. He did Seven, Fight Club, brilliant director. So I think it depends on the material and depends on the director that they could bring something new, something unique, and something
nude.
I thought he said nude. I heard nude.
Something nude and unique.
All right, we got to take a break. Tony, we got to take a break. Thank you, Tony, for giving us the update. We're going to be talking to Ken Foree, legendary horror movie actor from Dawn of the Dead, and now he's got a movie called Devil's Den. Devil's Den. But I also want to take a call from JB in Memphis when we get back, who's got a good personal ghost story, because that's our theme for the night, ghost stories. I wonder if Ken's got any ghost stories. Seems like a lot of people do.
Yeah.
A lot of people have had experiences like this. So we'll take a break, come back. But wait a minute. We've got a trivia question, Debbie. We got to give away a prize. Sorry
yes,
about
and
that,
they're
peeps.
going to get a baseball cap, Team Blaze. This is from the movie Ghost Rider.
From the movie Ghost
From
Rider.
the actual movie Ghost Rider.
There it is.
And we're going to throw in, if that wasn't enough for you, a DVD of Pulse Unrated. Pulse Unrated. That's the American version, folks, not
And what's
the Asian.
question?
The question is, in the movie Easy Rider, where were the Peter Fonda and Dennis Hopper characters heading?
888-4-102-102, 888-4-102-102. If you got the answer, give us a call. Keep JB from Memphis on the phone, though. I want to take his call when we get back as well. It's Fangoria Radio on Sirius Channel 102.
Fangoria Radio.
So your wife's had some little experiences.
Yeah, some weird stuff. We should play the tapes sometime.
You got the tape?
Bring in
Yeah,
the
yeah,
tapes.
the audio tapes. Yeah.
Fangoria Radio.
Welcome back to Fangoria Radio, Sirius Channel 102. I'm Dee Snider with Debbie Rochon and Tony Timpone, editor-in-chief of Fangoria. And earlier, the girl who wrote that very nice letter to you, Debbie, about me,
Yeah.
the hotness letter.
And we thought it was a guy.
Yeah, I thought it was a dude,
Yeah.
but that was just a natural assumption.
I don't know why, but it was.
It was
It
yes.
was.
And she called to apologize for writing the letter for making me feel uncomfortable. It was a good uncomfortable. It wasn't like a bad uncomfortable.
No, it was
so
very
There was
good.
no apology necessary.
Right.
So we're going to be talking to Ken Foree from the Dawn of the Dead films and his new movie Devil's Den in just a couple of minutes. Ghost stories. That's what we're interested in. If you got any, we've got JB in Memphis. We're going to take his call in a half a second. But first, we got to get the answer to the trivia question. What was the question again, Deb?
In the movie Easy Rider, where were the Peter Fonda and Dennis Hopper characters heading?
Good one. Oh, we got the phone lines are lit up, and you're competing for the official Team Blaze hat from the movie Ghost Rider. A little bit of Nicolas Cage's hair is actually inside this hat. And Pulse, the unrated version, is here. Would you say this was not? This is the
American version.
the American
the
version
remake.
of Pulse.
Yeah.
Unrated. Okay, so let's go to the phones. Dave from Boston's on the phone. Hey, Dave, it's Dee, Debbie, and Tony. How you doing?
Hey, what's up?
Welcome to Fangoria Radio. What is the answer to the question? Where were the guys in Easy Rider headed?
You know, I own this movie. Was it California?
Denied.
Denied. No,
Denied.
it was not.
Sorry, Dave.
They were starting out in California. That
Right.
would have been the world's shortest film. It really would have sort of kickstart the bike, pull over to the curb, and you're there. So let's go to, as a matter of fact, let's go down to Leo in Pennsylvania. Hey, Leo, it's Dee and Debbie and Tony. How's it going?
Good, guys. Love you a lot.
Oh, you
Oh, we
too.
love you.
You too, Leo. So, Leo, what's the answer to the question?
Was it Mardi Gras in New Orleans?
It most yes, it most certainly was, my friend.
Yes.
Hold on a second, and we'll get your info so you can get your copy of Pulse Unrated and the Team Blaze baseball hat. It's all about you. All right, Debbie, are you ready?
Absolutely.
Have you worked with Ken Foree before?
You know what? It's very strange. We were both in a movie recently. We never worked together, never saw each other. It was called
You were in the movie,
yes.
but you didn't see each other.
Right, different shooting days. Splatter Disco, but that's not what we're going to be talking about tonight.
Tony, you've interviewed Ken before.
Yeah, countless times. I've known Ken a long time.
Ken and I dated for a couple of years on and off. It was
married,
but
divorced.
things didn't work out.
Yeah.
And hey, Ken, it's D, Debbie, and Tony. Welcome to the show. How you doing?
I thought we were dating in New Orleans and we're supposed to keep that secret. I mean, we went through all the trouble to go into the cemeteries, behind the tombs.
My bad.
Late at night, and we had all the cover in the world.
Ken, man.
This was a secret that we're supposed to hide from the world, and you exposed me on national national radio.
This is my kind of guy.
Oh, man,
Yes.
you hurt my
I know it's your kind
Not
of guy.
only rolls with it, runs with it, and gets carried away.
Debbie will never date me because of this.
Because I know.
Hey, Ken, welcome to the show. It's a pleasure to have you on Fangoria Radio.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.
Yeah, it's weird how you can do a movie with somebody, and people, I think the listening audience doesn't get that. And just because you see a movie and two characters are in the film doesn't necessarily mean they actually ever even met each other.
Saw each other, right.
Yeah.
They think that we're all sitting around, the entire cast, every day. We're hanging around, talking, and they just pull us out like they pull out baseball players from the dugout. And, you're up.
You're on the bench.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
It's
you
you.
stuck out.
The call comes in.
Ken Foree to the mound.
Okay, hey, Debbie, I got to go. Somebody play my hand, finish my hand for me.
There you go. Debbie, as a matter of fact, I was in San Jose, and coming out of the escalator, or elevator, I'm sorry, and there was someone behind me, and I could tell the woman was dressed in black, but I was 10 yards ahead. I just kept moving. I think a fan stopped this young lady and started talking to her. And I go and I do my, I guess, half hour, 45 minutes. Tony always stops me from doing any longer because he knows I go on too long. I could do 2 hours in front of an audience. So I do my 45 minutes. And I'm coming out from behind signing some photographs from people. And they said, Debbie Rochon. And I look as I'm leaving, and it's you.
I
know.
You never yelled at me. You never yelled, Ken, down the hall, Ken, hello, it's Debbie.
Ken, my apologies, man. Seriously, you never want to bother somebody, assume anything, and you try to do the right thing, and it turns out you're insulting them.
Walking down the hall, I was carrying a bag. I was alone.
He was carrying my bag.
Yeah. Hey, Ken.
I look like a skeleton. I don't know. I look dehydrated. I needed any cheer I could get.
Ken,
I feel bad.
When you said you were walking 10 feet in front of her, I thought you said she was poking you in the back.
No, I was 10 yards ahead of her.
Yeah.
If I got a little further back, it might have been a different story.
Yeah, there you go.
Right.
So, Devil's Den, congratulations on your latest movie.
Thank you.
And so how was that? Well, first of all, if you don't mind, tell the listening audience a little bit about the movie.
Well, it is a thriller. It's a cute film. It's mentioned in the same breath as Dusk to Dawn, but it's not the same. I think it has legs of its own. It's about two kids who go to Mexico, college kids. They want to bring back a Spanish fly, and they want to sell it, and this is how they're going to gain their fortunes on the college campuses. Strange. They're going to, so they stop at a strip joint on the way between Mexico and California.
Everything sounds normal so far.
And then all shit hits the fan. That's exactly what happens. We got ghouls. We got people sucking blood. We got people bleeding and dismembered and I'm there as a government agent trying to find the queen of this nest, and Devin Sauer and the swab. I forget his name. My God, how can I forget his name? My God. Anyway,
don't forget Kelly Hu.
And Kelly Hu, and they all come in, and they have we have this war, and we try to fight our way through it, survive. I'm carrying far too many weapons.
You know, all people need to know, Ken, is that you're in it. You're a kick-ass, tough character, and it takes place at a stripping bar, and they turn into ghouls, vampire type of characters. That's all they need to know. Now they want it.
Blood, gore, boobs.
And Ken.
And me. What else could they want?
Nothing. Nothing.
It's only if Tony would make a cameo in some of these things.
Yeah.
We'd have it. That would be
magic.
The complete picture.
Ken, I'm in your next movie.
I hope so, Tony.
Blood Massacre.
Huh?
I'm doing a cameo in Blood Massacre tomorrow.
That's brutal.
A brutal massacre, yeah. Brutal. Oh, I did a Johan.
I'm worried about you. I worry. You're doing a cameo tomorrow.
Yeah.
Where?
In Bethlehem, Pennsylvania.
Oh my God, no.
Yes.
I froze my butt off up there.
Uh-oh, I hope. Oh no.
It was wind chill factor -5 degrees. We were outside.
Oof.
We had a few nights we just had to call it because it was just too brutal to film.
Well, I got my long johns packed.
Yeah. You're shooting inside though, I'm sure.
Yeah.
On the other hand, Devil's Den looked very warm and comfortable.
It was. It was shot at the right time of the year, in Southern California. We had a sound stage where we did most of it. I mean, all of it. No, not quite all of it. The last scene was done for Devin and Kate and Kelly was outside. So we did that out near Sand Canyon or a little further out. So most of it was, very comfortable. Yeah, we had a great time. It was wonderful working with Don and Karen Maxwell, Devin, and Suave, and those guys.
Hey, you don't got to remember their names. They got to remember yours, Ken. I'm kidding.
I'm telling you.
Hey.
I don't remember the names. And then we had, I think the people at Anchor Bay and IDT, they really came to bat for us, let us pretty much...
Hey, you didn't win a chainsaw award here. You don't have to be thanking everybody just yet. You didn't win the chainsaw award yet.
Not yet.
I've got a dark side. I got some issues here.
Hey,
I can sit here and complain all I want, but I'm trying to be a real nice guy.
You're a nice guy, Ken.
Real big questions. I wasn't on the Bravo either.
Ken, we got a question for you.
Yeah, go ahead.
From Zombie Chad in Ohio, okay?
I know that son of a gun. He'll never get a question out of me.
Hey,
Oh!
Go ahead. I'm lying. Go ahead.
Zombie Chad, welcome to Fangoria Radio. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great. Hey, Dee and Debbie, I got to thank you guys because every time you guys have one of my horror idols on, I get to listen and talk to him a little bit. Ken Foree definitely has been a huge motivating force in my life. I was 13 years old and saw Dawn of the Dead for the first time, and to see just a very aggressive and powerfully portrayed character like he played in that movie was just incredible.
That was great.
One of the greatest lines in any movie ever is, "You ain't just down here by yourself." And he delivers it incredibly. And I was wondering if he could just give Zombie Chad a little shout out.
Give a little shout out to who?
He wants you to give a shout out to Zombie Chad. That's him right there.
Zombie Chad, shout out to you, baby. You're the best.
There you go.
There it is.
There you go. Well, he is. He likes what you have to say.
Yeah.
Hey, Ken, we're talking with Ken Foree. New movie, Devil's Den. He's done many horror films. Okay, Debbie, here's the list here. Dawn of the Dead, The Devil's Rejects, Leatherface, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3, The Dentist, Viper from Beyond, Sleep Stalker, Midnight. The Devils Do at Midnight. Should I keep going?
And in the new Halloween movie directed by Rob Zombie.
Yeah, he's got to tell us about that one.
Hey.
Oh.
Spill the
Yeah.
beans.
Yeah, that's I just got off the phone with Bill Philpott. I don't know if you know him. I know you know him, Debbie. And my God, man, they're out to the set more than I am. So I've got to get out there and visit a little bit. Rob said I can come out and visit every day if I wanted. And I've just been so busy. I've been, out of town and that kind of thing. I haven't had a chance to go out. But I start the 26th, 27th, 28th.
Okay, so you haven't shot yet.
I haven't shot anything yet.
Uh-huh.
No. I'm just a victim. But there are some surprises in this role and some reasons why I took this role, and I think you'll know.
Uh-huh.
I can't tell you. because I asked him to let it be a surprise.
Well, he wants you there.
They have to guess. They have to read the script, and it'll be all over the internet, and the people will be guessing, why is Ken taking this role? What exactly is so attractive about being a victim? And I'm not telling anyone, but it's very special.
Well, plus you have a relationship with Rob now, and that's
Rob
important.
who?
Yeah, Rob.
Rob,
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? You know why he's lost so much weight?
Why?
I terrorize this guy. I terrorize him.
What do you do?
I call him every day and I say, Rob, and sometimes I go by his house and I bang on the door. I say, Rob, you can't kill Ken Foree. The fans don't like it. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, they killed me with a chainsaw and through my head. And they tested it, and they said, no, the fans don't like it. We have to reshoot it, and went back to reshoot it. I said, Rob, you can't kill me. And I gave him that call every day. I worried the kid into a state of losing poundage. So,
and he's thin to begin with.
That's right.
That's right. Well, he's a lot thinner since I started on him.
Hey, you know what? If you can, Ken. Well, if you can, they want me to ask you to call in from the set. You should call into the show from the set.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Call us and tell us. Well, you can't tell us what's going on, but just give us sort of leave the audience a little bit of a feel of what's happening down there.
I don't know the security thing on that set. I really don't know because we got scripts with our names. I don't know if I'm supposed to tell you this, but I'll tell you anyways. The script's out. We got scripts with our names on it. I mean, this is the quarter of a page with in font with my name on each page, and I think every other actor got that.
So you mean you only get your part, so you can't see the other parts, or what?
No. Every page of the script had my name on it, whether it's my part, whether I was in the scene or not.
Right.
So for 110 pages, you had 110 Ken Forees at a quarter of a page on each page.
This way he can't duplicate it, or if he
exactly.
They'll trace it to him.
Guys, here you go.
I see. Okay, gotcha.
But the script's out on the internet.
Yeah, I heard that.
What the heck's that?
They do that with our weekly show prep here on Fangoria. Nobody can see. Nobody can see our prep.
I know.
They're very strict.
Now, if the government can't stop leaks, how the heck are we going to stop leaks?
Hey, we got a Ken Foree sound clip in there. Is that what you guys are telling me? We got something?
A Ken Foree what?
A Ken Foree sound bite. Let me hear what they got. Hold on.
Okay.
There's no more room in hell.
What?
Something my granddaddy used to tell us. You know Macumba? Voodoo. Granddad was a priest in Trinidad. He used to tell us, when there's no more room in hell, the dead will walk the earth.
Yeah, now that's a good line right there.
That's a delivery.
Oh, my God.
That's a delivery.
I haven't heard that line in so long.
Yeah, well, like the last appearance you made?
When somebody made you say it?
I usually don't say it because it's almost like the Gary Coleman and the
What
Willis
you talking
line.
about, Willis? Yeah.
I'm not saying that.
Yeah, dude.
I usually kind of give half the line and then go ... and let the fans fill in the rest.
Yeah.
But just to hear it without watching the film and just hear it over a radio telephone connection here, it's really kind of eerie.
Yeah, well, that's
Yeah,
and now you know why you're working. That was a good delivery right there.
Hey, listen, it was an adventure for us. An absolute magnificent adventure. We had a great time. Of course, none of us knew exactly what we were doing or where we would end up or that the film would be so popular. But, I mean, doing it was like, Kids in Snowland, Alice in Wonderland. I don't know. It was just weird and strange and wonderful and
fucked up.
It was fun every day. Even days that were difficult were fun.
Yeah.
So I didn't think it would play Guam.
Yeah, well,
because there was so much violence in it. I said the American censors will not let this into the country, but they did, and it played everywhere. And I was shocked. I was absolutely shocked at the coverage it got. Hopefully, Devil's Den will get as much coverage.
Yeah,
that's right. Devil's Den, the new movie.
Now, Ken, you always, I know you've done a lot of TV as well, but besides the TV stuff, you always play a kick-ass, mean guy, I should say. Not always mean, but tough. Do you ever have the longing to be a soft, romantic guy? Or do you like to be the kick-ass guy?
Are you coming on to Ken Foree, Debbie?
Well, a little, but I wouldn't.
I was in X-Files, and they I almost had a scene where it was a tender scene, and they cut it just before that. Right after, as soon as I got close to the tender part, they cut it.
That was two things. See, they said you can't kill Ken Foree, and you can't have Ken. You can't kiss Ken Foree.
Can't kill or kiss him.
I got very suspicious. I said, "Is somebody whispering behind my back here? This is a lovely scene. This is a chance to show a little bit of that Foree charisma going in." Right?
I know, and I can speak about it firsthand, Debbie. Hey, Ken, before we let you go, we've been talking about how ghost stories. You have any?
Hold on. Before you go to that, Debbie, from your mouth to God's ear. Yes, romantic.
Okay.
Sensitive, central.
If anybody's listening.
Nothing till they've seen this kid.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, now go ahead.
Okay.
All right. Well, before we let you go, we've been talking about ghost stories on tonight's show. Do you have any experience with that at all?
There used to be a haunted house supposedly in Denver, Colorado, where I went to high school for a while. And we would go to this place, and we would walk up the stairs, and basically, upstairs it was a deserted, huge mansion. And we would scare each other to death and run out of there. There's not much else. But I do have to say that there is a situation where lights were from a candle illuminated and then went back to its normal burning size.
Yeah, yeah. So sort of the Exorcist thing. It flares up.
It was a little spooky, babe, because I knew then that there was something in the room, there were more people in the room than the two that were in there. All right.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So yeah, I believe in it. I believe in afterlife. I believe in God. I believe in hell. I believe in Satan, and I believe that they're all active. And I believe in ghosts and the paranormal. And I believe. I wish someone could go and come back and say, "Hey, this is what it's like."
And I believe that everybody should check out Ken Foree in Devil's Den.
Nice segue.
As soon as they possibly can. Ken, thanks so much for calling in to Fangoria Radio.
Debbie, when I see you next time, grab me.
Chicago. You'll see
I'm
him
going to
in
grab
Chicago.
you, I'm going to kiss you, and I won't kill you.
She's not going to be in Chicago.
Yes, I will.
She's going to be there. Ken's going to be in Chicago, too.
I'm going to kiss you in Chicago, Ken.
Yes. Tony, I will see you.
I'm not going to kiss you in Chicago, Ken, but I'll see you in Chicago.
No, don't kiss me. Tony, no.
That's for D.
I'm going to see him in Chicago, too.
Debbie, I will check the two guys you're sitting with.
All right.
I don't know what they got. I don't know what's going on, but they've changed dramatically the last time since I've seen them.
You don't kill Ken Foree. You don't kiss Ken Foree. That's the rules.
Only if you're female
All right.
do you kiss Ken Foree.
Ken, it's a pleasure, man. Thanks a lot for calling in.
Thanks,
Ken.
Ken.
All right, bye-bye.
See you guys.
See you.
Bye.
I love Ken Foree.
Ken's great.
I am going to kiss him in Chicago. Sorry.
I didn't get a chance to talk to damn JB in Memphis. He's been holding on the
I
phone
know,
with his
I
ghost
know,
story.
I know.
And now we have no time.
Do we have no time? Can he hold on through
if he can, or else we'll call him back.
the break?
What's next? What's coming up next?
We got, as we all look at the book.
This meant I wasn't prepared.
Well, you know what? We have Dr.
Oh, Dr.
Acula,
Acula.
so we could probably squeeze it in.
JB from Memphis, if you hang on, or if you want to call back in 2 minutes, because we're gonna do a trivia question. Then we're gonna take a quick break. When we come back, I promise I'll get to you first, unless I forget. Debbie, what's the trivia question?
Okay, what they're going to win is a copy of Devil's Den DVD.
Yay!
With Ken Foree, who does not kiss, and I won't say anything else to give it away. The question is, which one of these actors from the original 1978 version of Dawn of the Dead did not make an appearance in the 2004 remake? Scott H. Reiniger, David M. How do you say that name? Emge. Thank you, Tony Timpone. 3, Tom Savini, or 4, Ken Foree.
What was that second guy's name again?
David.
No, Scott what?
Reiniger.
Thank you.
Reiniger, yes. Difficult
There's
names.
only one G,
sorry.
Debbie.
Reiniger.
And let's throw in the
yes, that was a tough one.
a copy of Die You Zombie Bastards as well.
So basically, David, Scott, Tom, or Ken. Which one of those guys was not in the remake?
Okay. Dr. Acula and JD from Memphis' ghost story, Promise Wamus. When we return, by the way, the phone number 1-888-4-102-102. 1-888-4-102-102. And hey, people, if you feel like emailing us, say you don't want to call in, say you're thinking about something we talk about and you have something to add later on, D and Debbie at FangoriaRadio.com. It's as simple as that, okay? We want to get to more emails, but quite honestly, we have to get some first, and then we can get to them.
Yeah,
Is that too honest?
I had about 25 do you want bigger penis emails, so I'm not going to,
Yes.
We want something other than that.
Yeah, we're getting the shit spammed out of us, but we're not getting emails from you guys. But that may be because, why is it that the spam people already have our email address? They've got, and by the way, nice one, bigger penis for Debbie, since she's the one who reads them. Or maybe that's for me. It is D and Debbie. So if you want to email us, it's D and Debbie at FangoriaRadio.com. Right. Okay. We'll take a break. We'll come back with Fangoria Radio, Dr. Acula, and finally JD from Memphis's good personal ghost story, because that's what it's all about on Fangoria Radio, Sirius Channel 102.
Fangoria Radio.